Hello, and hello, Jack Goodall. How are you today?
I'm good, thanks. Hi, Ruben. You well?
I'm good, thank you. What have you been up to?
I've been we've been doing some gigs again with the band The Kick, um, and getting back into doing more recording. We released a single recently called "Never Happen," um, and yeah, it was originally called "Cancelled," but we wanted to change that because since we'd written it, that's come on to take more different meanings. Uh, yeah, we played in London, and with the next thing is in Worcester.
How did Jack the Kit come about?
Well, I've been playing solo for a long time, and with various people during the lockdown. Talking about that again, but we found more time, and we were allowed to technically work. So we got together in the studio and started putting an album together. And then in the brief times when we were allowed to go out and do gigs, we did, and it was great because the other members of the band involved in a way that I've never had before with other musicians, and it was more of a group effort, and yeah, it felt great to have other people all on the same page, as it were.
What gigs have you got coming up?
Well, we've got one in Worcester on the 25th of February. 28th of February, we're playing the Hare and Hounds in Birmingham, King's Heath. And there's the one that you're going to, the Bromsgrove Fairfield Village Hall. Um, which actually that one was it was where I used to go as a kid on school discos because it's right next to my first school because we had the free school system there first and high, and that was yep the first big stage I would have been aware of and thought I'd go on that and perform or just lark about, do my songs, comedy or something. And now uh, the Village Hall people Conrad who runs that is doing shows every month or sometimes two a month, and it's become quite a good venue, particularly when there's lots of people there. It's been variable, but some of them have had really great um, turnouts and brilliant shows. So I've been quite happy with how that's been going.
Have your gigs been popular?
In where, sorry?
Have your gigs been popular since you've been started to gigging of the band?
Yeah, well, as always, we never know what's going to happen, but most of the time, yeah, we get a good audience. The next show we're doing in Worcester, that was we played there as part of the Worcester Festival, and that was surprisingly lively, good atmosphere. So yeah, it has been going well. Yeah, been getting better and better.
Tell us about your new single that's just been released?
Yeah, well, it's called Never Happen, and it got all of us singing on it for a change. All the kick. Um, and it's a slightly different sound than most of our things. It's uh, it's more electronic-y based. It's gone through lots of different versions of us seeing what would work and what how to improve it. And it's mixed by a guy called Dr. L, who I'm a fan of because I knew his work with African artists, Mbangwana Star and Tony Allen, who used to play with Fela Kuti. So he added his own flavor to it. And we heard what he'd done with the mix of it, when it was almost like a remix in a way. But then we went back in the studio and thought, right, we better up our game a bit then. And it kept on changing until we've got what we have now. Most songs aren't like that. I'll just write it, go in the studio, yep, that's good. And I don't like the idea of I'm not a perfectionist, striving for something all the time. Like, oh, it must be more like this, and it's often on a leading to nothing when people can be overly critical. But for this song, I think it was worth it.
So when will your new album be out?
Well, I don't know if we'll do an album. I mean, we probably will because we get to the stage when there's so much uh, that we've done and we want to move on from that we just feel, oh, you got to release it, and it's just a progression, a progression. But I don't know. We're in no rush.
That's good. Where can people find out about you on social media?
Social media. Well, Instagram's the best one, which is what do they call it? The little line at the bottom, underscore, I think. Yeah, underscore Goodall. That's Goodall underscore J. That's not very catchy. Tag is it really? But if you could type us into Google or what have you, and it'll come up with that anyway. Or there's Facebook. Yeah, I don't do Twitter, but on most other things. Do you do Twitter?
I've got an account, but I don't really use it.
Yeah. Well, that's the worst. When I had an account on Twitter, but it was if you put something on there and then nothing for a month, people assume you're dead or something because they people are addicted to Twitter and assume that you're just going to be on there all the time. So I got rid of my account, which was pretty difficult to do. They don't make it easy. They don't want people to leave.
Yeah. Thanks for chatting with me today.
Thanks. Thanks for having me.
And I look forward to meeting you again when I come to see you in Pungrove.
Great. Do you have any requests?
Uh, mm, that's put me on the spot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm. I have to let you know about that one.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Be in touch.
Can you introduce your new single? And then I'll
Yeah.
play it on my show.
Yeah. Okay. This is Never Happen, and it changes as it goes along. So yeah, give it a listen. Thanks.
Okay. Thank you, Jack Goodall.
Right. See you, Ruben. Bye.
Bye.